right, good evening to everybody. We're going to have some pre-show entertainment for you. This year, I said we could let the kids play music for you. Instead of me playing or play a recorded music, we could let the kids play while guests are coming in. So I'm going to call on the first one to come and kick it off for us. Good job, everybody. Now, those ones that we've been doing so far has been a little more up to date, modern. Let's have a throwback one now. Anybody like the 80s? Well, let's have a throwback. We're going to have an 80s classic rock throwback. All right, stay right there, Wes, because we got something else planned. This is a treat. This is something I thought would be really cool. I thought it would be really nice if we could have our first ever one kid accompanying another kid singing. So we're going to have a vocal solo with another pop song. So Wes is going to play for us while Aurora sings for us Vanessa Carlton's hit song, 1,000 Miles, Making My Way Downtown.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass, and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. 'Cause I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. It always sounds like these when I think of you, and I wonder if you ever think of me. 'Cause everything's so wrong and I don't belong, living in your precious memory. 'Cause I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? Oh, 'cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. And I don't wanna let you know I drown in your memory. I don't wanna let this go. I don't. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass, and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. 'Cause I still need you, and I still miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass us by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. If I could fall into the sky, do you think time would pass me by? Oh, 'cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. If I could just hold you tonight.
And that's our pre-show performers, everybody. All right, that's my co-hostess joining me here. Brandon, before we get into it, somebody's gonna kill me for this, but anyway, I'm gonna go to the piano for this one. A little birdie told me it is one of our young performers' birthdays today, and we're gonna sing happy birthday to Jordyn. Yeah. No, just kidding. All right. They grow up fast, don't they, Joanne? And that's it, everybody. As we said, that was the pre-show entertainment. That's the birthday formalities out of the way. It's time to get the recital underway now. We're your hosts for the evening. I'm Adam Pinder.
And I'm Brendan Newbold.
And we're super pleased to have everybody here once again tonight. Thanks for coming out once again this year to support the kids and their performances.
Hold on a minute there, Adam.
Hmm?
Ain't we forgetting something?
Are we? I thought we remembered everything. Oh, wait, yes, you are right. Excuse us just 1 second. We have to duck back here. We have to get some accessories, and we'll be ready for you. All right, that's better, eh, Brendan?
Much, much better indeed. And no, we ain't trying to start a mariachi band here tonight. All right, don't get too excited, folks. Does anyone in the audience know why we might be sporting these maracas and these sombreros? Who knows?
Because Brody's playing a Spanish song.
That is a very good guess. And it's
Well, why is Brody playing a Spanish song?
Sadie.
It's
Cinco de Mayo in 2 days. You got it.
Yes, es correcto, Brandon. And for those who might be unfamiliar with Cinco de Mayo, I mean, we know about it, we know what it is, but we don't really know why it's celebrated or what it's to do with, do we? But if I stood here and tried to tell you the history, that would probably bore you. So, we thought we'd just let this cool song do it.
Cinco de Mayo, the 5th of May, a time for people to celebrate. From Mexico to the USA, let's party the Mexican way. So why name it when it goes like this? Back in 1862 in a place called Puebla, there was a battle between Mexico and the French invaders. The Mexicans were outnumbered, but they stayed so strong and brave. They won the battle, can you guess the date? It was Cinco de Mayo, the 5th of May. Now every year in Mexico and over the border, it's a special time to celebrate all the great Mexican culture. From carnivals and salsa dancing to chihuahua races, mariachi bands, fabulous food and firework displays. It was a big play. It's a holiday, oh, Cinco de Mayo, the 5th of May. A time for people to celebrate. From Mexico to the USA, let's party the Mexican way. Hey.
All right, and there you have it.
That's the story behind the day, folks. Real catchy, too, if I do say so myself. Any day that allows us to celebrate and eat Mexican food is just fine by me.
Hey, yo también, Brendan, yo también. And guess what else, kids? That's not all. We got another surprise for you, too. Guess what? No Cinco de Mayo celebration that I know of, anyway, would be complete without one of these. You all know what this is? Yes, man, a big old piñata. And just like any other piñata, this one is filled to the brim with all kind of goodies. And guess what? Guess what we're going to do? After the recital is finished, we'll go outside, we're going to break out all the goodies, and every kid who took part in the recital gets some goodies out of the piñata. How do you like that? All right. Thought you'd like that.
I gotta tell you, I got a better idea than that.
What's that?
Why wait? Why wait? In fact, I'm ready to smash it to pieces right now.
Oh, wow.
Y'all ready to smash it right now and get the candy?
Hold up there, Slugger. Hold up there. I know you, I know that, all right, that would be, I'm sure they want it, but pretty sure Yvette would want to kill us. We made a mess right here, and right to the start of the recital, no less. We'll break it out outside. We'll go about it the less violent way.
You're probably right with that. My sister wouldn't be too happy with us. I'll go with that. What could I say? I guess it's just the ball player instinct in me.
Yeah,
what could I say?
Yeah, just got to whack something, right?
You got it.
You'll do that in 2 nights. Ball games on Friday nights, people, at the ball field. But man, I'm standing here now, I'm looking at this donkey piñata sitting there, and it's got me wondering something.
Wondering what?
Well, I don't know, but y'all think maybe when donkeys celebrate Cinco de Mayo, maybe they pin the tail on the human?
Seriously, Adam?
Hey, why not, man? What's so far-fetched about that? It's a load of donkeys in Mexico. I mean, shoot sakes, even skunks celebrate Cinco de Mayo, you know.
You don't say.
Oh, I do say, but they call it Stinko de Mayo. What else?
Adam, I'm just gonna tell you right now up front. Right now, I think that joke was a real stinker. Anybody else think so?
Yeah, all right. I'm gotta do better, I agree. All right. You ever heard the one about the Mexican magician?
No, but I've got a pretty good feeling you're about to tell us anyhow.
Of course, you know it. So this Mexican magician told his audience he was going to make himself disappear before the count of 3, right? So he went 1, 2, and vanished without a trace.
All right, Adam, I gotta say, you kind of redeemed yourself with that one a little bit. I can roll with that. But you made me think of one now.
Okay.
All right. What did you call 4 Mexicans stuck in quicksand?
4 Mexicans in quicksand. Gee, I don't know. What?
4, 5.
Yep. I see what he did there. All right. Okay. Yep. That's a good one. And I can't let you go with that. Before we start the show, I gotta tell one too. Turns out these 2 Mexican police officers, they were investigating this murder, right, of a man that was named Juan Gonzalez. So the first officer says to the second one, "How was Juan killed?" And the other one says, "Well, he was killed with a golf gun."
What in the world is a golf gun?
Well, that's exactly what the first one asked him. Says, what is a golf gun? And the second one says back to him, "Well, I don't know, but it sure made a hole in Juan, didn't it?"
I got it.
Yeah. All right. Okay, enough with the jokes. It's time to get the recital underway, because you all didn't come here to hear us crack corny jokes all night. You want to hear the kiddos. And it's with Cinco de Mayo coming up in 2 days, I would say, what better way to kick tonight's recital off than with some Spanish-influenced music.
See, Adam. In our first piece, Spanish Caballero by Nancy Faber and performed by Brody, sets the pace right off the bat. It conjures up images of a horseman riding across the Mexican frontier in the old days.
And then following that, we got 2 tango numbers for you. Now, the tango did originate in South America, not Mexico, but you can't resist the enticing sway of a good Spanish tango, which will be performed by Lilly-Grace and was written by Mona Regino.
And to round out our Spanish section, our second tango is actually a duet. How about that? Raylie and Sadie will join together to give us Latin Nights by Eugenie Rocherol. All right, Brody, you first. Come on up. Let's have some Música Española.
And hey, I got a good idea. Maybe you want to borrow this for luck, Brody?
Oh, gracias, amigo.
He's got it. He's got it. He knows.
again, guys. Great work. That's what I call starting us off on the right foot right there. But now, moving on, we're going to take things in a more lighthearted direction. It's time for some kids' music.
Yep, that's right. Now, last year, if any of you were here and you remember, I mentioned that Blaine and Sadie were the two youngest performers I had. Well, sorry guys, but you lost that title now. You are not the two youngest anymore. These next two performers that's coming right now are the two youngest, and they both doing very, very well, I'm gotta say.
And the first one will be Courtney with the theme song from the Disney World boat ride, It's a Small World. Who knows that? Uh-huh. Accompanied by her teacher.
Yep, and following that, Bryce, the youngest, is going to favor us with a playful rendition of Old MacDonald that's called Old Pig Donald. And both of these is arranged by Nancy and Randall Faber. So, all right, Courtney, you start it off.
One, two, three, four. 1, 2, ready, play.
Old MacDonald had a song. E-I-E-I-O. Played his keyboard all day long. E-I-E-I-O.
Yes, sir. All right. We sounded like we were down on the farm for true with that one. So how about an extra hand for those two performers? Like I said, they are the two youngest. And it takes a lot of courage to get up here and perform like that, especially at their age, and I think they did great. All right, now let's see. This next section is all about high-octane and spirited presentations. It's time for some energetic music.
Yes, sir. These next 4 pieces are designed to be great fun for the performers, but also for us as we sit back and listen. And it starts off with Blaine and this imaginative little solo from Jennifer Lynn called Wild Robot. And I must ask you, can you think of any better place for Blaine to be playing than something called Wild Robot?
You won't get no argument from me about the wild part, that's for sure. Anyway, following Blaine, we got Sadie coming up. She's going to wow us with this snappy solo. It's called Synergy from Dennis Alexander. And for those who don't know, the word synergy just basically means, You know, like a machine, 2 or more things working together to produce something greater than what they could have done separately or on their own.
And after that, Jordyn is coming to play Escape into the Night, an impressive little showstopper full of heart-racing speed, also from Jennifer Lynn.
And closing out the section, Wes is bringing us a classical work by Albert Piazzolla, I think I'm saying it right, called Tarantella. Now, I know I'm saying that right. For those who might be alarmed, don't worry, it's not saying tarantula. If anyone in here has arachnophobia, don't worry, it's nothing to do with spiders.
Not at all. The Tarantella is an upbeat folk dance that originated in Italy, usually accompanied by tambourines. So just maybe picture some gypsies dancing around a campfire, and you'll have the idea. All right, let's get it started. Blaine, you up first. That's all I've got to say there, right there. Blown away. If them gypsies could dance as fast as West could play, man, oh man. In fact, great job, everybody, in that round. Woo!
Hey, looks like he could play just as good as he could spell, right?
Oh, there you go. And now we're going to take you back in time, over 100 years maybe, or so, to the early years of the 20th century for some ragtime and swing jazz music.
Yep, ragtime music was popular from the 1890s to the 1910s, and it was pioneered by, well, this guy right here, composer Scott Joplin, with his favorites like The Entertainer.
Yes, but even before that, one of his earliest and most popular works was the Maple Leaf Rag, which Raylie's coming now to play for us as a special dedication to her Mimi Susan.
And following that, we got another special duet for you, all right? We have Isabella and Blaine will bring us Swing Time by Eugenie Rocherol.
And sort of like how disco music faded out in the 1970s, ragtime gave way to jazz and swing music in the 1920s and 30s, but the ragtime sound was still an influence in the swing jazz music that came after it. And this swing time piece pays homage to that.
Yep. All right, so sit back, relax, and we are going to enjoy a ragtime solo and a swing jazz duet. All right, step right up, Raylie, and do Mimi proud. Yes?
I've been sitting here watching the children play, and they're doing a wonderful, wonderful job, I must say. I was thinking maybe me and you could do something together.
Woohoo!
Well, all right, yeah, that might be a good idea, Joanne.
Children are break, and us, me and you.
Yeah, but we right in the middle of the ragtime and swing jazz section here. I'm actually got these in the process of coming up.
All right, Adam, that's okay, but I know who will. I know who will do it. There you go. Miss Joan, my friend.
Hey, now hold on a minute, man.
Miss Joan was my piano teacher. I know you're going to that.
Yeah, well, mine too, but... All right, have a seat, you guys. Looks like we got a slight change in the proceedings. Blaine and Isabella will give us the swing time duet in just a little bit, right after, I guess, after Joanne and my godmother Joan here give us whatever it is.
Adam, you really should join us, though. That would be awesome. Don't y'all think that would be
Yes!
I don't suppose I'm even got much say in the matter. You done got it this far, right? I mean, yeah. All right, I'll make you the trio then. I'll play with you.
Yes!
But we can't just go in blind. I mean, we have to know what we're doing. We can't just play anything. I mean, on a wing and a prayer. You had something in mind?
You just relax. Just relax.
All right. Here, slide this down. You two take the bench. Hey, this was your idea. I'm sure you came prepared. All right, yeah. So like I say, you must be got something in mind. What you have? What you got in mind for us?
Well, you know, it can't be anything fancy or anything like that. I'm not in y'all's, you know, I'm not up to your part.
And yet she wanted to do this.
Yes. So here's what I have in mind. Here we
All
go.
right, let's hear it. All right. Hold on. I'm gonna cut you off right there.
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Yes.
All right.
What's wrong?
First of all, chopsticks?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
All right, we ain't in China here. We don't chopsticks. And secondly, if you're gonna, all right, if we must do chopsticks, okay, that's one thing. But you can't play it slow and draggy like that. You'll bore the audience. Here, let me get here.
What you suggest?
All right,
What do you
all right.
suggest?
Well, all right. We was in the middle of the ragtime section, right? I got an idea. If we're gonna do chopsticks, let's do something with it. Let's pep it up. Let's maybe make a rag out of it like that. Something like this. You know?
No, I'm doing it my way, and this is my way. What do you think, Miss Joan? Don't you think that's... What do you think?
Well, I think it's kind of interesting. But I gotta say, I like Adam's idea a little bit
Thank
better.
you. There you go. Thank you.
I think we ought to pep it up with a
Yeah.
little bit of rag like this.
Show her.
Yeah.
Hey. And now, what you say?
Y'all really think I'm Liberace, Miss Joan? You really do?
Yeah.
No. I am doing it my way, and this is my way, okay?
Oh my. All right, no. All right, looks like we got to take the bull by the horns here ourselves, Godmother. You know what? Let's me and you play together and show her how good it could really be. What you say? You ready?
Yes.
I'm with you on that one, Godson.
Okay, here we go.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4.
One, two, three, four. Aha.
No.
That's it. I'm done. I am done. Enjoy your chopsticks, Joanne. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Chopsticks Rag for 3.
Yeah.
Here, you need these if you go practice. All right, after that break in the proceedings, now we will have the swing time duet. We had 2 rags, now we're going to have a swing jazz. Excellent work, guys. Hey, he's got it too, man. Wes ain't the only piano playing Underwood in that family. Thanks for those fun numbers. All right, for the next section now, we're going to transport you all for a little bit to a world where elves, fairies, unicorns, goblins, all them other cool creatures really do exist. And it's time for some fantasy music.
It sure is time, and our first item is called Land of Dreams by Nancy Faber. Masaiyah is coming to play for us this soothing piece that will capture your hearts and imaginations.
But you know, guys, even fantasy worlds ain't perfect places. I mean, they got their problems too. And if any of you watch a lot of fantasy movies, TV shows, or whatever, you know that a big problem in most fantasy stories is boom, boom, boom. Dragons. And man, when a dragon goes on a rampage, man, you know things really start to heat up.
And to capture the drama and excitement of that happening, we have Jordyn and Aurora coming with another duet piece called Dragon Fire Fantasy by Carol Matz. You'll surely be smelling the smoke from Dragon's breath by the end of this one. But first, Masaiyah. That was pretty intense, I'm gonna say. Good work, ladies, all three of you. So now, let's keep moving on. We gotta leave the world of make-believe and head back to reality, unfortunately. It's time to appreciate the wonder of the world around us with some nature music.
And the first piece, called Le Papillon, that is French for the butterfly, but it's by composer Glenda Austin. It's supposed to represent a butterfly's transformation from a caterpillar. And Isabella's going to favor us with this remarkably beautiful number.
And following that, Aurora's coming to play for us Nancy Faber's Shimmering Waterfalls. So whether it's a living creature, such as a butterfly undergoing a metamorphosis, or a natural wonder such as breathtaking falls, these two numbers invite you to marvel at God's amazing creation.
And it all begins right now with Isabella. She steps up first with the butterfly, Les Papillons. Wow, both of those were delightful. Thank you, girls, for those 2 selections. All right, and now moving on. Well, our next section, next 2 items, is going to have us doing some bird watching.
Shoot sakes, Adam, if you'd only told me that, I could have brought my binoculars.
Yeah, well, not like that. Not that kind of way. Actually, our next section is bird music. And it's inspired by or about music about our fine colored friends.
Aha, I got you now, I got you. Oh, wow. Well, if that's what I think it is, right there, you can let your mind run. I'm pretty pumped. I love that song every year at Christmas time and the New Year's fireworks. As we say, you can't fire off a firework without it.
Well, you could let your mind run, but it's just what you think it is, my boy. It is just the song you think it is. Marissa's going to be bringing us Nancy and Randall Faber's arrangement of that classic calypso tune, Yellow Bird. There you go. Everybody loves that. And following that, Khandi is going to, yeah, you could go up if you want while we finish. Khandi is going to step up and play for us following that, Penguin Heatwave by Mona Rahino. And this piece, it just plays with the idea of penguins having a tropical getaway on a nice sandy beach somewhere.
Right on, right on. Well, just as I said, big Yellowbird fan right here. So I'm excited to hear it, as well as the penguin piece. Start us off there, Marissa.
Those was awesome. Good job, Marissa. Good job, Khandi. I don't know what y'all thought, but I kind of felt like that penguin number had almost like a detective or a spy theme kind of sound to it, didn't you think?
Uh-oh. Speaking of detective themes,
Yeah.
check this out. Somebody's headed our way here.
Oh, my word. It's Inspector Gadget. Wow. Man, Mr. Gadget, all right, I've got to say, I'm a big fan of yours. I've loved your show ever since the 80s, man.
Adam.
I've always followed it. Hey, love the show, love the adventures.
Adam.
Yeah, could you sign right here in my autograph book? You can
Adam.
sign right here next to the name right here.
Adam!
Hey.
That's Wes.
Huh? I knew that. All right. So, whoa, man, check you out in this get-up, eh? Bud, man, I'm going to assume this must be something to do with what we're going to have for the next number, eh?
Yep. Got a top secret assignment for you from the chief.
Whoa, from the chief, man, no less. Wow, I'm honored. All right, let me see here. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to perform the Inspector Gadget theme as a piano duet with your student, Wes. He has already been briefed on the assignment, and he's ready to accompany you at your nearest convenience. Be warned, this performance is quite advanced and not for the faint of heart. Good luck to you if you should decide to go through with it. Warning, this message will self-destruct. Well, last man, I'd be honored. I've always loved the Inspector Gadget theme. Like I say, love the show. Hey, wait a minute, what? Oh, no, I've got to get rid of this, man. Holy cow, whew. All right, so anyway, that was close. Anyway, Wes. Yikes. Sorry, Mrs. May. I hope that didn't take out any of the cats. That's all I can say. Anyway. Yeah, Wes, I will be glad to perform the duet with you. In fact, yeah, man, I'll shake your hand on that. I'll be glad to perform the duet with you. Oh, wow.
Where's the other way around?
Yeah, I think you give me a hand, not me give you a hand. Wow, I bet he loses more gadgets that way. Anyway, all right. And for this one, I'm going to require the use of my trusty page turner, Miss Joan, my piano teacher. Oh, yeah, take them gloves off and roll up them sleeves, boy. Man, oh man, I gotta say, that was, whew. Yeah, that was a good closer. I guess this brings us to the end of this year's recital. And we want to thank everyone who's decided to come out tonight and support the kids. We want to thank the kids for taking part.
Excuse me, Mr. Adams.
Yes? What are you two doing up here? I'm trying to close the show.
Well, me and Aurora were thinking, and you tell them, Aurora. And we were watching when you did that trio with her mom and Miss Joan, and we wanted to do a special song to close out the show.
You want to do a special song, but you two already did a duet. Isn't that enough for you?
Who says we need a duet? Yeah, will you play with us, Mr. Adams?
How do I keep getting myself roped into these things? All right, I guess it's fine. I'll do one last closer with you, provided it's nothing to do with chopsticks. I'm looking at you, Joanne.
No, we want to do something bigger and more epic than chopsticks. After all, we are closing out the show, right?
That is true. You are closing out the show. But what do you have in mind?
I don't know. Come to think of it, Jordyn, what do we have in mind? I don't know either. Just something big.
You got to be kidding me. I suppose the next thing is you'll be telling me you want me to be the one to pick it out for you.
Could you?
You think these two are serious?
Oh, we're serious as a heart attack, Mr. Adams.
Serious as a heart attack. All right. Give me a second. I've got to think of something. I've got to come up with something that the both of you could handle and could do, but it's got to be a good closer. It's got to be a good closer. It can't just be anything. All right, you two's both come far enough along in your musical journey by now. You all should be able, what?
What did you say?
I was just saying you two's come far enough along in your musical journey.
That will do it. Jordyn, everyone, I have our song. Wow, that was fast. Well, when he said musical journey, I had it right away. We're going to do one of the best songs ever written by one of the best 80s bands ever.
Oh, don't stop believing. Okay, I gotta hand it to the two of you. Yes, that is a fine choice. And now I'm actually excited to be doing this trio with the two of you.
Wait, I have another idea.
Uh-huh.
Where's Wes? I don't know. I haven't seen that guy since he was dressed up like a police inspector.
Yeah, me neither. He took off right after our duet.
Why? Well, I think the song is way too big for just 3 people. I think we should get Wes on it and make a duet.
Hold on now, hold on. I like that. You're thinking big. Yeah, it's a big song, and I love it. But did you see just now when me and her mom and Miss Joan were three people around the piano was crowded enough? I mean, if we were going to use 4 people, we really would need another piano.
And where will we get another piano from? Well, I have my ways.
Huh? What in the...
Boy, I tell you, the things you do for people around here. Got us lifting another piano. Oh!
All right, Aurora. Where do you want us to put this thing?
Right next to the other piano will be fine.
You have got to be kidding me. Here, pull that out. Yeah, set it down on that, for
No
heaven's
kidding
sake.
here, brother.
Set it down on that. I don't believe this. It looks like the two of you was in on it, too.
My boy, I just do what I'm told around here.
I see that. But, man, I don't believe it. Man, all right, now this tells me one thing and one thing only. All along you had this planned. You knew this thing was going to be a quartet. You didn't care what the song was. You just wanted an excuse to get the 4 of us together so that we could play it.
You got it. You know how I knew it would all come together?
How did you know?
Because I didn't stop believing. And neither did I.
All right, well, I love the song, and I can't wait to close out the show with a piano quartet. You all ready to hear it? One, two, three, 4. Thank you. Thank you. And that is how you end the show right there, eh? Brendan, come on up. I want to thank all the students who took part. Thank you for the parents. Thank you for practicing. You all put in a lot of time preparing for these songs, man. And if it weren't for your time, you wouldn't have been able to put on a show like this. So thank you to all you students. Thank you to the parents. Thank you to the church, yes, for allowing us once again to host here. And I'm going to let Brandon close it out in a word of prayer.
All right. And I'm going to say most of all, let's thank Adam.
Thank you.
I can tell you, without him, this can't happen. And I know a little bit about the behind-the-scenes stuff. When I say House, that's a huge understatement. You the man. I don't know what to say. You the man. So it's been a wonderful night.
Thank you.
Let's close it out in prayer. Thanks for coming. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the wonderful gift of music. We thank you for so many that enjoy music, so many that enjoy learning how to play the piano, Lord. Many generations in this room can play the piano, been passed down from generation to generation. Many started and stopped along the way, but just always the enticing factor of music. And we thank you for the opportunity to do something like this the third time in a row, Lord, annually. And for each one, each child that has took the time, has the desire to keep on, I pray tonight that they truly wouldn't stop believing in their ability, that they could do it, and that one day, well, they'll be a pro. So for each one that's come out, we thank you for that. We ask that you part us with your blessings, we pray. And it's in your name, giving thanks. Amen.
Now, I know every child in here is not going to let us forget. We promised them something, didn't we? Brendan, all right, get the sombrero one more time, Brendan.
Yeah,
Keep the sound on to the laptop, because we're going to send this out in the right way.
Let's take it outside. All the piano players.
Oh, gee, another self-destructing message.
Somebody else take a turn. Pinata time.
Oh, she got it.
Second string. Fighting for candy.
Oh, no. Whoa, it's still raining candy.
Bryce, don't get trouble! Bryce, in the
Still raining candy.